If you are warming the kidney with warming sun, are you not better at the same time tonify the kidney?
Not necessarily. This is not a damage of a kidney. It's the kidney blocked. It's pathogenic factors. These pathogenic factors coming to the cell in. So what are you going to do? Eliminate these pathogenic factors. So when the cold damp are still there, but the damage is already there, kidney, heart. Don't forget now still have a wind cold damp and cell in, heart and kidney. If you only work the heart and the kidney, forget the wind cold damp, forget about this. You with the window open, door window, yeah, I put the heating on. Why? Come on, not the room is not warm up. No, because pathogenic factors still coming, still in the body. Close the door, close the window, put central heating on. Isolation make it better. That's better. So afterwards, we give you a formula. You will see they are working exact same. Okay. Good. Now let's move on to the treatment. Will be mostly a practical situation. Okay. This is a history about how hidden theory started. It means that this history, the pathogenic factor in the body can be seen in the body for a long time. For example, suffering from cold in winter can make disease in spring. Spring disease, suffering disease can make summer. So not only immediately, because pathogenic factors is high in the body. And also why they have a cause of the hidden in I told you about congenital, emotion, diet, life, etc. It's already mentioned in the text. Okay, let's study together. One sentence from Zhou Bi, General Bi. Here in Nanjing, he said, the qi of wind cold damp, pay attention, wind cold damp, it's not the things I invented, it's the old system originated. He said, the qi of wind cold damp invaded the body. They did not go away. Situated between the skin and the muscle. Not even finished. If the wind cold, they were not situated. They only temporarily invade. But if it is wind cold damp, they are going to situate it, accumulate it, stagnate it. And then, because between the muscle and skin, there's fluid, there's wei qi, there's yin qi, there's fluid, right? And then those pathogenic factors pushes and squeezing, push them together, make them into water, into phlegm, a kind of froth. It's bubbles. Not yet finished. When they meet again with the cold, so they have pathogenic factor cold, but then when they meet again the cold, so those external cold, together with these frost bubbles, and then they will come together into muscles, and then will be pain. So that tells you what is the cause, wind cold damp. What is the origin? They accumulate in the body. Not only temporarily stay in the body. Third is that they meet pathogenic factors again. That's why fibromyalgia should not have common cold, should not have influenza, because they can make the situation worse. Finally, different repeated pathogenic invasion, finally there will be muscle disturbance by wind cold damp. So actually fibromyalgia is exactly the good term for this area. Fibro, myalgia is muscle pain. So TCM already mentioned in the 灵枢周臂. So in this time already they knew this disease. Of course, and different authors have different theories, but mainly discussed that if this disease is not going to be over, it can go into the bones, and the TCM called bone bee, bone bee. It means that pathogen is going deeper and deeper. Finally, they have a kind of a rheumatoid arthritis. Do you know rheumatoid arthritis? Okay. We look at here. It is not rheumatic, it is rheumatoid arthritis. Our colleague, she is a specialist for Western medicine. So the term for him is very familiar. Do you know here, joint deformity is painful. It's rheumatoid arthritis. It's the bone deformity. So these cases not only eliminate the wind, cold, damp, also treat the bones. Treat the bone, and not only treat the muscle. Muscle is already gone. Muscle is already bone level. Good. Let's continue.
But I've only heard it from you, bone bee. Nobody used bone bee.
Read Neijing. Have you heard of bone bee? Yes.
Yeah.
We have
Yes.
tendon bee. We have vessel bee.
Yeah.
For example, we have, for example, how to call it, Raynaud syndrome. Syndrome by Raynaud. Cold, yeah. What's called in English? That's called death finger.
Renal disease.
Raynaud disease.
Yeah.
That's vessel disease.
Yeah.
Vessel bee. Vessel bee. Already in the vessels. And we have also scleroderma. Scleroderma.
Yeah.
That's muscle bee. Sciatica is the tendon bee. Tennis elbow, tendon bee. It's really Neijing's marvelous, has all disease. The disease what we mentioned is already existing a few thousand years ago.
And this is only in the part of China where it was cold.
Really?
Otherwise, in the southern part,
Yes,
that will not apply.
no. Do you know where the TCM developed? From middle. From middle. It's a white coat.
Because I went to Goyang and it's very hot,
Very hot, that's no.
very humid.
Humid, that is it. Those diseases, do you know? First time it was in Shanghai, Lun10. Zhang Zhongji discovered the passenger factor of wind cold is the main problem. Making people dead. Epidemic death, virus, but afterwards, they always use some kind of material formula to treat disease and work. Why? For example, use some kind of disease treated the Guiyang disease in the south and work. Worse, they started to say, oh, beside the wind cold, there's also wind heat, toxic heat. That's why in the Ming Qing dynasty, the Wenbing diarrhea, Wenbing theories started to develop. The TCM getting more important. Okay. Features long history, not clear origin, permanent presence, etc. Now we're going to look at disease. Going to come to the treatment. Taiyang. If we look at the 6 syndromes separately, it's not difficult at all. Taiyang syndromes, Yangling syndromes, Shaoyang syndromes, Taiyang syndromes. Now, the problem is that now from this moment on, everybody pay attention to learn how to deal with combination. Most widespread fibromyalgia is so long existing for so long time. Why? Because there's combination. Not only one syndrome, 2 syndromes. Let's look at that. Sometimes even 3 syndromes. 3 syndromes together. First is Taiyang and Shaoyang. Not much. because it's still at the young levels. Taiyang level, what's meaning? Muscle pain, headache, right? Shoulder pain, together with Shaoyang symptom. Do you still remember? That's alternative chills and cold, chills and warm. Okay. We look at the disease, then we immediately. Alternative chills and fever. So pay attention. It means already Shaoyang. And Shaoyang stages, if you use Gui Zhi, Ma Huang, please forget it. No use. It's already Shaoyang level. You have to use some herbs, some technique to Shaoyang. As long as you seem to say, doctor, I sometimes feel cold, but all of a sudden I feel warm. It means chills and warm is Shaoyang. This is number one symptoms. Second symptoms is that they have headache. The third symptoms is they're depressive. They are down. They're down. They're not happy. Pain, I'm not happy. That is Taiyang and Shaoyang symptoms together. So funny. Okay. And then what are you going to do? So treat the Taiyang by sweating. Sweating. As we wish, the best is Ma Huang. But if for people who have no sweating, very cold Ma Huang, usually Gui Zhi. Gui Zhi Tang. Enough. It's not. But then also Shaoyang, you have Xiao Cai Hu Tang. Xiao Cai Hu Tang. You have to add it. Xiao Cai Hu Tang very important. 2 herbs. Cai. Xiao Cai Hu Tang most important. Gui Zhi Tang, the most important 2 herbs are Gui Zhi, right? And Dai Shao Yao. Okay, but in Xiao Cai Hu Tang, the most important is Xiao Cai Hu. Cai Hu. And Huang Qing. Xiao Cai Hu is for cold, alternative chills. Huang Qing for fever, regulated Shaoyang level. You cannot miss this. You can say, I give Cai Hu, I give Huang Qing. Forget it. We must use them together. Brother and sister, man, wife together. That is Taiyang. But this is not so often seen. What we see when the diseases are getting almost over. Now, what are the acupuncture points? Give me suggestion. Let me think. If I'm okay, everybody think about the point for Taiyang. Okay, Taiyang I have given the formulas, right? Ma Huang Tang also Gui Zhi Tang. Okay, usually Ma Huang is very heavy. Okay.
Ma Huang has been banned in this country.
Okay, never Gui Zhi Tang. Okay. Usually Ma Huang not problem. Fine. Give me a suggestion for the points for Taiyang.
Extra point.
Goblet 20, Latin is 4, lung 7, triple warmer 5. They are marvelous points. Eliminate wind coda, put moxa. Right? Okay, Xiao Cai Hu Tang Shaoyang. Pay attention. This moment, alternative chairs. Okay, which point? Goblet 40. Goblet 40, what point is it? Yuan point. Goblet 34. C point. C point. Okay, and then still some points more. Regular Shaoyang. Regular Shaoyang. We still have many good points. Regular Shaoyang. Do you still remember? This very good Shaoyang. Okay. Combination of triple warmer 5, which we have already used, together with gallbladder 41. What combination is this?